Landing your first cash-paying sponsor deal to help your race team can be life-changing. I did couple quick surveys and I found out that when I did a survey, zero sponsors, I pay 100%. 42% of the people who took this survey indicated that they have zero sponsors and they pay 100%. That is absolutely insane, especially in today's prices on how much it costs to race. When I did another survey, find out why they kind of fear this process or what did they fear the most. Most people fear how to initiate the conversation. They really don't know who to contact. They don't know what to offer them in exchange. And because of this fear, they just never went out and started sponsorships. And the bad news is that it's only going to get worse. It's going to cost more and more to race. More and more tracks are going to close, forces us to travel further to race. And because of inflation and some companies are just out to make all they can, the bottom line is it's going to keep costing more and more every year. The number one reason why most teams fail at sponsorship is because of the fear of not knowing who to approach, where to find these sponsors, what to offer them, how to initiate this conversation. And because of this fear, they just keep putting it off and keep paying out of pocket. My name is Claude Higgerty. My friends call me Super Sponsor Man, and I am here to help you to land your first $1,000 in sponsorships. Hey, I traveled as a grand illusionist for 36 years. I created one of the largest magic shows in Canada. And I remember my first sponsored deal. I was so afraid and I stuttered so bad. I walked in, stuttered my way through the whole presentation. I was going to ask for $100. This was back in 1980. And when I tried to ask for $100, I said, I can do this for $400. And the man wrote the check for $400 because he thought that's what I was asking for. And I was so petrified. It took me months to overcome that. I went on to create one of the largest magic shows in Canada. I landed about 200,000 a year in sponsors every year for about 36 years, generating millions of dollars in sponsorships. Over the years, I worked with many tracks. I sponsored many cars. I sponsored many nights of racing. And each time I not only learned more about sponsorships, but I saw with my own eyes how teams really struggle with sponsorships, both in live racing and even in the digital racing, teams struggle getting sponsorships. I'm on a mission to help as many teams to race for free as I possibly can. And the good news is I'd like to personally help you by teaching you how to land your first $1,000 in sponsorships in the next 30 days. And this will be life-changing. And it has been life-changing for those I've helped to land their first couple sponsors as well. Joel, after the Sunday night class, I acquired two awesome sponsors again immediately. This is in a few days, and he has one more potential sponsors. Craig and Brady, just an update here. In one day, I picked up two new sponsors using Claude's lessons. Mike Rill, if you're not taking his workshop, you're crazy. I did it and got two sponsors immediately. Mike Rill landed $2,500 in sponsors within 48 hours of going through this simple workshop where I showed you what you needed to know to land your first sponsor. I'm going to help you to overcome this fear. And I understand this fear. And I'm going to show you who to approach, where to find them, what to offer, how to initiate this conversation so you can walk in and do your presentations with no fear. So how does this work? Well, back a little while ago, I recorded two 60-minute coaching sessions. These are available on demand, which means you can watch these at any time. You simply go through these two sessions, an hour each, where we explain the exact step by step, giving you the blueprint you need to go out and land your first cash paying sponsors in the next 30 days or so. We're going to give you everything you need to make this happen. We're going to show you who to approach, how to approach them, everything you need, all included in this program. You're going to have the confidence and the credibility to go out with confidence to secure sponsorships. This will be life changing for you as it has been for others. $75. That's your total investment, the 2 hours of training. And what I'm going to do is throw in a little bonus. After you go through the workshop, I will grant you a free 30-minute sponsorship consultation to ask any questions you might have. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the two 1-hour segments showing you step by step everything you need to know and do to land your first cash paying sponsor, and I'm going to give you a 15 to 30-minute free consultation after you finish to answer any of your questions. Click the Buy Now button below. You are 1 minute away from everything you need to know to land your first cash paying sponsor in the next 30 days. Clyde Hagerty here. I look forward to helping you to land your first sponsor. Let's get started.